Hey, long time no see. I've been so busy lately. Plus, I've been really sick too. Just had some real nasty flu. Um, but I figured I'd come on here and on the new and improved YouTube and just do a video quick. There's a since everybody's going to be with friends and family and all that. There's a pretty good article I figured I'd pass on to you. Just one of those basic, real facts and figures of how the U.S. economy actually is doing for when everybody gets together with all their friends and family for Christmas and get driven crazy by the mainstream media line regurgitators or whatever, which of course is all they do. Oh, well, I heard that this. Throw some real facts at them. But there's a couple things here, and it was funny because I just went back on to Zero Hedge, and this was exactly what I was going to do a video on, and they're talking about it, the exact same video that I was commenting on. It's of I'll just cover that first. It's Charles Biderman, and I saw that video pop up yesterday, and he's talking about this QE, right? Oh well, QE is definitely coming because the wages are down and all this. You know, um, this stuff has run its course. They're already presently under the table. They're not going to announce it to the public anymore. First of all, I mean, it's very unpopular. Quantitative easing is very unpopular. Most of the people in the country identify it with, and properly identify it with, handing money to a bunch of rich bankers, which people now are more and more every day hating. And they know it's just handing free money to these bankers. But you see guys like Biderman and Whitney Tilson and all these guys, and I told Biderman directly on his video, I said, man, I said, you're a punk, man. The reason you want this stuff and you're calling for this stuff and hoping for it is because you guys have been betting on it for a long time and you're losing. You lost. You expect them to come out and do this quantitative easing crap and run the markets up or whatever, and you think you can benefit from it. I told him that right on his video. My comments are right there too. And I think he commented back to me with a little empty sock account or whatever. But I was telling him, I said, why aren't you guys in a position? The only ones I've seen so far was a result of this MF Global collapse is that lady. I did a video on MF Global. She closed her account. She says, we're not trading. We're not trading this crap until Obama's removed and the government's overhauled. She said, I'm not trading anymore on this Wall Street. What, we go in and trade and you guys, the Fed, you guys come and steal all our money? She said, we're not trading in it. So we're doing good and we're returning our clients' money, and that's it. Now, yeah, also, once again, they're calling, it's definitely coming. QE's definitely coming. Look, this is very unpopular in this country. As I just said, people identify QE with handing a bunch of money to bankers, and I don't know. People say, oh, yeah, well, that'll get Obama elected or something. It doesn't make any sense. He's already got the lowest approval rating on his handling of Wall Street and the economy. He's got the lowest approval rating right now of any president. So people conclude that they're going to go and, oh yeah, so they'll go do QE because people will see stocks go up, then they'll be happy. It's stupid. That's ridiculous. And I got a little bit of clout calling this kind of stuff because, well, everybody for 8 months or more has been calling for this. I've been sitting here in videos talking about QE, saying it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen in this form that they think with this, oh yeah, well, we're going to dump $4 trillion, on Wall Street as a gift. Well, they're doing it underneath the table, though. Just last Friday, they're speculating that the Fed probably went in and bailed out some bank because there was a huge jump in, that's the article's over there in Zero Hedge. You can look at it yourself. But no, this is not going to happen. This is it's not 2008 anymore. It's not 2008. People are not believing in this stuff anymore. And they know damn good and well they don't like the Fed. They don't like Wall Street. And they don't believe that if they're coming out and saying, oh yeah, well, we're doing this again, it's going to be $3-4 trillion and it's going to fix the economy. Nobody believes it anymore. That's all. You know, I'm sorry, but their backs are up against the wall. The only thing they can do is this underneath the table QE crap, which is gonna, you know, right now it's hidden, but one of these days it's gonna, that tsunami is gonna come flooding in like crazy, and it's gonna wipe out everything in its path. You know, another reason this QE thing, well, why wouldn't they do that? Well, suddenly overnight you'd have oil's new floor price would be 125, and gold would be 2,200, and silver would be 55 or whatever. That's what would happen for a little momentary blip in stocks, and I guarantee that everybody now knows this game, and if they did announce that, everybody would just front run it, clear it out, and it'd be gone. Because it's just fake anyway. You know, what are these guys, Biderman and everything, talking about anyway? Oh yeah, well they're gonna add money into the system. It's not money, and everybody knows that. It's not friggin' money. It's just imaginary BS. And who says, you know, to close out this topic, who says that their point is, well, they have to keep it going? Who says that's their point? As we're about ready to launch into war, and you know, in Syria and Iran, with Russia joining in and all this, who says that their plan is to keep things, oh, we got to keep things looking good? That's only their plan up to a point, not perpetual. And you know, another thing too is, you know, I've been getting notes from people, been getting PMs, you know, oh hey there, Mr. Gold Silver guy. Well, I thought you said that gold is going to be up to. I never said that. I'm not one of these people who are saying, oh yeah, well, gold by December 30th is going to be about 5,000 and silver is going to be 120. I was never saying that. As a matter of fact, all my gold and silver videos, go back and look at them, and I warn about exactly what's happening right now. They're screwing everybody that's in gold and silver, or at least making it very uncomfortable. I mean, silver's down quite a bit, gold not so much. But I said that gold and silver are trading on markets, and all markets are corrupt and manipulated. So don't trust it. It's exactly what I said. I never claimed that. I'm not one of these people like C. Green or something, or Sergeant, what's his name, whatever, who's, you know, out there, well, you got to buy gold right now because it's going to be $55, you know, by March 20th. I never said that. Never said it, and I got the videos to prove it. So just saying. Anyway, I guess enough of that stuff. I wanted to bring up this article that you guys can bring to, you know, these holiday festivities and all this. I'm trying to get this page where I can see something. I'm not going to read a bunch of these. This is 50 economic numbers about the U.S. that are almost too crazy to believe. Yeah. I just wanted to bring out a couple of these. You know, you read through these, and it's, you know, just number one, a staggering 48% of all Americans are either considered to be low income or are living in poverty. 48%. You know, I mean, that's not the picture that's painted by the media, is it? Oh, no, America? Oh, America's great. You know, everybody's happy. Everybody loves Obama. Approximately 57% of all children in the United States are living in homes that are either considered to be low income or impoverished. I mean, freaking pathetic. 57, almost 60% of American households are considered to be freaking yeah, really great. Oh, we could print some more money, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to print more money because my freaking fund is underwater this year, and I need Ben to print me some money. Screw you, Biderman. Piece of garbage. What a piece of trash. According to author Paul Osterman, about 20% of all U.S. adults are currently working jobs that pay poverty-level wages. Back in 1980, less than 30% of all jobs in the United States were low-income jobs. Today, more than 40% of all jobs in the United States are low-income jobs. Back in 1969, 95% of all men between the ages of 25 and 54 had a job. In July, only 81% men in the age group had a job. One recent survey found that 1 out of every 3 Americans would not be able to make a mortgage or rent payment next month if they suddenly lost their current job. Yeah, it's like I'm saying, you know, this is good stuff. Print this out and bring it to wherever you're going, family. Yeah, for you know, I mean, that's what people need. You know, I mean, I tell my sister, she gets into big blow-ups with my folks because she just argues and argues. I'm like, you know, you got to bring in some freaking ammunition to a fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to be armed. You can't just sit there and argue and argue. You got to have ammo, and you got to come back with facts and figures to blow them out of the water. That's what I do all the time. I guarantee it. My mom, she dares not to pick a fight with me. Yeah, home price in Detroit. Who cares? $6,000. Well, I'll say it. Yeah, the median price of a home in Detroit is now $6,000. But whatever. I wanted to find a couple of more of these I had written out that were particularly good. As I've written about previously, 19% of all American men between ages of 25 and 34 are now living with their parents. 19, almost 20%, 25 and 34. Electricity bills in the United States have risen faster than the overall rate of inflation for 5 years in a row. That's definitely true. I mean, the electricity bills here are unreal. You know, I paid like $370 last month for electric bill, and I didn't even run anything. Unreal. It's being projected that the U.S. trade deficit for 2011 will be $558 billion. Not a big deal. Hell, we just got done spending another $1 trillion. You know, the new federal spending bill. Today, 1 out of every 6 elderly Americans lives below the federal poverty line, which is, I don't know what they consider that to be, like $20,000 a year now. I don't doubt that at all. And today, the too big to fail banks are larger than ever. Total assets of the 6 largest U.S. banks increased by 39% between 2006 and 2011. By the way, another little fact. Everybody talks about China, how they're not anything. Well, guess who the biggest 3 banks in the world are right now? Chinese banks. None of the Rothschilds banks, J.P. Morgan, none of them. The 3 biggest banks in the world right now are Chinese banks. Anyway, I don't need to read you this whole article. I'm just going to leave it for you. I'll link it. And other than that, have a good day, and we will talk to you later. Thanks.